Welcome to Coins History, the place where tiny coins hide massive money secrets. This old Washington $quarter you see on screen, most people spend it without a second thought. But collectors are hunting it like treasure. What if I told you this rare quarter could change your entire future? Watch till the end, because this is not just a coin, this is hidden American history with serious value. If you love old rare coins and hidden money history, please subscribe to Coins History, hit the like button, share this video with coin lovers, and comment below. Have you ever found a rare coin? Thanks with love for watching, stay curious, stay collecting, and I'll see you in the next video. Top 1. Welcome back to the channel where history meets hidden money, where pocket change turns into life-changing treasure, and where one small coin can shock the entire coin collecting world. Today's video is extremely special, because we are talking about one of the most expensive and most talked about 5-cent coins in United States history. This is the legendary Jefferson Nickel from 1939, a coin that many people ignore, many people underestimate, and many people still have no idea could be worth more than a luxury car or even a house. This is not just any Jefferson nickel. This is a rare proof set actual coin, a collector's dream, and one of the most valuable nickels ever sold in the United States of America. If you love rare coins, old US coins, valuable nickels, or hidden treasures, then watch this video till the end because this coin's value will blow your mind. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the famous Buffalo nickel. In 1939, the United States Mint continued producing Jefferson nickels, but what most people don't realize is that proof coins from this early era were made in extremely limited numbers. Proof coins were not meant for circulation. They were specially struck with extra care, extra pressure, and polished dies, created only for collectors and official sets. That means if you are holding a real 1939 Jefferson nickel from a proof set, you are holding something incredibly rare. The surfaces on proof coins are mirror-like, with sharp details, strong contrast, and a premium finish that regular circulation coins simply do not have. These coins were protected, preserved, and saved by collectors who understood their importance even back then. On the front of the coin, you see Thomas Jefferson, one of America's founding fathers, with crisp details that stand out beautifully on proof examples. The lettering is sharp, the fields are smooth, and the overall appearance feels almost unreal for a coin that is more than 80 years old. On the reverse, Monticello, Jefferson's historic home, appears with incredible clarity. Every line, every step, every column tells a story of American history and craftsmanship. Now here is where things get very serious and very greedy. Most 1939 Jefferson nickels found in pocket change are worth only a few cents or a few dollars depending on condition. But proof set coins are in a completely different league. The survival rate of high-grade proof nickels from 1939 is extremely low. Over time, many proof coins were mishandled, cleaned, or damaged, reducing their value forever. Only a tiny number of these proof Jefferson nickels remain in top condition today. We are talking about coins with deep mirrored fields, strong cameo contrast, and almost perfect preservation. When such a coin appears at a major auction, collectors from all over the United States compete fiercely to own it. Why? Because this coin checks every box collectors look for. Early date Jefferson nickel. Proof strike. Extremely low mintage. Historical importance. Stunning visual appeal. And strong demand in the U.S. rare coin market. This is not a coin people buy casually. This is a serious investment coin. Professional grading plays a massive role in the value of this nickel. Coins certified by top grading services with high proof grades are the ones making headlines. Even a tiny difference in grade can mean a difference of tens of thousands of dollars. That is why collectors carefully examine strike quality, surface preservation, and originality before bidding. What makes this even more exciting is that many people still don't realize how valuable proof nickels can be. People often search their old collections, inherited coin sets, or forgotten boxes without understanding what they have. A single overlooked proof Jefferson nickel from 1939 could be a financial miracle. This coin represents a perfect storm in coin collecting. Limited supply, massive demand, historic significance, and elite condition rarity. That combination is what creates record-breaking prices. And as more collectors enter the market, competition for coins like this only grows stronger. Imagine opening an old proof set and finding this nickel inside. Imagine realizing that a 5-cent coin could change your entire future. This is why collectors always say never underestimate small denominations. Sometimes the smallest coins carry the biggest value. The United States rare coin market has always shown strong interest in early proof issues, especially iconic designs like the Jefferson Nickel. As time goes on, these coins become harder to find, and prices continue to climb. That is why serious collectors consider coins like this a long-term store of value. Now let's talk numbers, because this is where everything gets real. A genuine 1939 Jefferson Nickel from a proof set, in top certified condition, has achieved values starting from $50,000 and reaching as high as $93,600. Yes, you heard that right. A 5-cent coin worth between $50,000 and $93,600. If this story shocked you, imagine how many people have already spent this coin without knowing its worth. This is why learning about rare coins is so powerful. Knowledge turns ordinary objects into extraordinary opportunities. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of America's most valuable Jefferson Nickels, make sure you hit the like button, share this video with fellow coin lovers, and subscribe to the channel for more rare coin stories, hidden treasures, and valuable US coins. Drop a comment below and tell us, have you ever checked your old nickels? Top 2. Welcome back to Coins History, where ordinary pocket change turns into extraordinary money stories. Today's video is one you do not want to skip, because we are talking about a small 5-cent coin that shocked collectors across the United States. This is the legendary, rare, and extremely valuable Jefferson Nickel from 1949, an actual proof set coin that has become one of the most expensive nickels ever discovered. Most people think a nickel is nothing special. 5 cents, small size, common metal. But history loves surprises. Hidden inside this humble Jefferson Nickel is a story of rarity, condition, demand, and pure collector madness. If you have old US coins at home, inherited collections, or proof sets stored away, this video could literally change how you look at your coins forever. The Jefferson Nickel series is one of the most collected coin series in American history. Introduced in 1938, it replaced the Buffalo nickel and featured Thomas Jefferson on the front and Monticello on the reverse. While millions of Jefferson nickels were minted every year, not all of them were created equal. Some years, some finishes, and especially some proof coins are on a completely different level. Now let's talk about 1949. This year is special for many reasons. Post-World War era coinage had unique production challenges, and proof coins from this period were made in extremely limited quantities compared to modern proof sets. These proof Jefferson nickels were not made for circulation. They were carefully struck using polished dies, special planchets, and extra pressure to create deep mirrors and razor-sharp details. An actual 1949 Jefferson nickel from a proof set is not something you casually find in a jar of change. These coins were sold to collectors, preserved carefully, and even then, many were damaged, cleaned, or lost over time. Finding one today in pristine condition is incredibly rare, and that rarity is exactly what drives insane value. Collectors look for deep mirror surfaces, frosted devices, sharp steps on Monticello, and absolutely nowhere. One tiny scratch or fingerprint can destroy value. But when everything comes together perfectly, when the coin survives decades untouched, the market goes wild. This is where things get greedy. High-grade proof Jefferson nickels from 1949 are hunted aggressively by advanced collectors, registry set competitors, and serious investors. These buyers are not looking for average coins. They want the best of the best, coins that stand at the top of population reports. Certified examples with exceptional eye appeal, strong cameo or deep cameo contrast, and full strike details have broken records at major auctions in the United States. These coins are often graded by professional grading services and sealed in protective holders, confirming their authenticity and condition. The demand is global, but the heart of this market is in the US coin shows, online auctions, private sales, and elite collections all compete for these rare proof nickels. Every time one appears for sale, it creates excitement, bidding wars, and headlines in the coin collecting community. What makes this even crazier is that most people have no idea such a valuable nickel exists. They walk past 5-cent coins every day, completely unaware that a single Jefferson nickel could be worth more than a luxury car. That's why videos like this matter. Knowledge is money, especially in coin collecting. If you have old proof sets, especially from the late 1940s, check them carefully. Never clean your coins. Never polish them. Cleaning can destroy value instantly. If you believe you have an original proof Jefferson nickel from 1949, professional evaluation is critical. This coin represents more than money. It represents American history, craftsmanship, and the incredible surprises hidden in U.S. coinage. From a tiny denomination comes a massive reward, and that's why collectors stay obsessed with Jefferson nickels decade after decade. Now here is the part everyone waits for. The value. High grade, authentic 1949 Jefferson nickel 5-cent coins from proof sets, with exceptional condition and strong eye appeal, have been valued in the collector market between $50,000 and $83,600. Imagine holding a 5-cent coin worth that kind of money. Absolutely unbelievable. Thanks for watching Coins History. If you enjoyed this video and love learning about rare and valuable US coins, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment below if you collect Jefferson nickels or if you want us to cover another rare American coin. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Top 3. Welcome back to the channel Coins History, where ordinary pocket change turns into extraordinary money stories. Today's video can literally change the way you look at old 5-cent coins forever. Because this is not just any nickel. This is the United States of America's most expensive and rare Jefferson nickel 5 cents from 1952, a coin so mysterious, so exclusive, and so valuable that collectors dream about finding it for a lifetime. If you think nickels are only worth 5 cents, then stay with me till the end. Because this proof set Jefferson nickel has shocked the American coin market and stunned professional collectors across the country. The Jefferson nickel was introduced to honor Thomas Jefferson, one of the most important founding fathers of the United States. Millions of these coins were struck every year, but in 1952, something very special happened behind closed doors at the U.S. Mint. A limited number of proof coins were produced with extreme care, mirror-like surfaces, razor-sharp details, and a level of perfection never meant for everyday circulation. This 1952 proof Jefferson nickel was never intended to be spent in stores, never meant to sit in pockets, and never designed to be handled by the public. It was created for elite collectors only, using specially prepared dies and polished planchets that gave the coin its famous deep cameo appearance. What makes this coin insanely rare is not just its age, but its survival. Over the decades, most proof nickels were mishandled, scratched, cleaned, or damaged, destroying their original mint condition. Only a tiny number of 1952 proof Jefferson nickels still exist today in pristine, untouched condition. When you look closely at this coin, the difference is impossible to ignore. Thomas Jefferson's portrait appears sharp and bold, with stunning reflective fields that shine like glass. Every hair detail, every facial contour, and every design element stands out with unbelievable clarity. On the reverse, Monticello looks almost three-dimensional, with steps so crisp that experts carefully count them to determine value. Collectors obsess over full steps on Jefferson nickels, and this proof issue is the ultimate example of perfection. The steps of Monticello are clean, uninterrupted, and deeply struck, which is one of the biggest reasons this coin commands massive money. Another factor driving its value is grading. Professional coin grading services evaluate proof nickels under intense magnification. Only a handful of 1952 proof Jefferson nickels have achieved top grades, making them ultra-rare trophies in the world of American numismatics. These coins almost never appear on the open market. When one finally shows up at a major auction, bidding wars explode. Serious collectors, investors, and museums compete aggressively, pushing prices higher and higher. Many people watching auctions cannot believe that a 5-cent coin can reach such unbelievable numbers. What makes this even more exciting is that proof sets were often broken apart over the years. Some proof nickels were removed, misplaced, or stored without protection. That means a small number may still be hiding in old collections, forgotten drawers, or inherited coin boxes waiting to be rediscovered. Imagine opening an old proof set and realizing the Jefferson nickel inside could be worth more than a luxury car. That's why experts always say never ignore proof coins, never clean old nickels, and never assume small denominations means small value. This 1952 Jefferson nickel represents the perfect storm of rarity, condition, history, and collector demand. It proves that American coins are not just money, but powerful pieces of history with life-changing potential. Today, this United States of America most expensive rare Jefferson nickel 5 cents from 1952 proof set actual coin has recorded values ranging from $50,000 to $80,600 depending on condition and grading. Yes, you heard that right. A 5-cent coin reaching prices that most people would never imagine. So before you dismiss that old nickel collection, take a closer look. Because one small coin could be hiding a very big surprise. Thanks for watching Coins History. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more rare and valuable US coin stories. Drop a comment below and tell us, have you ever checked your old nickels? Thanks with love for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Top 4. Welcome back to Coins History, the channel where ordinary pocket change meets extraordinary money. Today's story is pure collector adrenaline, the kind that makes people pause a video, rewind, and stare at their screen twice. We are diving into one of the most talked about classic American coins, a Jefferson nickel that quietly sits in history but explodes in value when the details are right. This is not about any regular 5-cent coin. This is about a rare United States Jefferson nickel from the 1957 era, taken from an original proof set, an actual proof coin that was never meant for circulation. While millions of nickels were made for daily use, proof coins were struck differently, with special dies, polished blanks, and extra care that created sharp details and mirror-like surfaces collectors dream about. When people hear Jefferson nickel, they often underestimate it. 5 cents sounds small, almost forgettable. But seasoned coin collectors know that some Jefferson nickels are among the most valuable coins in American numismatic history. And the proof issue from this year holds a special place because of its scarcity, condition sensitivity, and collector demand that keeps rising. The design alone is iconic. On the front, Thomas Jefferson's portrait appears with crisp lines, deep contrast, and incredible clarity on proof examples. On a true proof coin, the fields shine like glass, while the raised design elements appear frosted. That contrast is called cameo, and when it's strong, collectors pay serious attention. Even the smallest details in Jefferson's hair, eye, and jawline matter. One tiny difference can separate an average proof from a life-changing coin. Turn the coin over, and Monticello stands proudly on the reverse. On rare proof strikes, every column, every step, every architectural line appears sharp and fully defined. Collectors closely inspect the steps leading up to Monticello because weakness there can dramatically affect value. A perfectly struck reverse is one of the biggest reasons this nickel commands so much respect in the market. Now let's talk about why proof set Jefferson nickels from this year are so special. Proof sets were produced in limited quantities and sold directly to collectors, not released into circulation. Many were mishandled over time, exposed to moisture, fingerprints, or improper storage. Finding an original proof nickel that has survived decades with clean surfaces, deep mirrors, and no distracting marks is extremely difficult. Professional grading is everything for this coin. Coins certified by top grading services with high proof grades are the ones that shock people. A tiny hairline, a spot, or light haze can reduce the value massively. That's why collectors obsess over condition. The difference between a nice proof and a top-grade proof can be the difference between a display piece and a headline-making auction result. Another reason this Jefferson nickel is so desirable is long-term demand. Jefferson nickels are collected by date, mint, variety, and condition. Proof collectors compete fiercely for the best examples, especially when registry sets are involved. When top collectors compete, prices climb fast, and rare proof coins like this one become trophies. Many people still own old proof sets inherited from family members, often stored away and forgotten. Inside those sets could be a Jefferson nickel that looks ordinary at first glance but is anything but ordinary under proper lighting and magnification. That's why checking your old US proof sets carefully is so important. One overlooked coin can completely change the story. This is also a reminder that not all valuable coins look flashy at first. Sometimes the real value hides in subtle details, mirror surfaces, and microscopic perfection. That's what makes coin collecting addictive. Every coin has a story, but some stories are written in serious money. If you enjoy learning about rare American coins, valuable Jefferson nickels, proof set coins, and hidden treasures still waiting to be discovered, this channel is made for you. We bring you deep dives, collector insights, and eye-opening values that make you look at coins in a whole new way. Before you scroll away, make sure you stay until the end, because this is the part that makes people's jaws drop. A genuine high-grade proof Jefferson nickel from this year, with strong cameo contrast and professional certification, has been known to command values ranging from $50,000 to $77,600. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment below and tell us if you've ever checked a proof set or found a surprising coin. Your support helps this channel grow, and your next coin might be worth more than you ever imagined. Top 5. Welcome back to Coins History, the channel where ordinary pocket change turns into extraordinary money stories. Today's video is going to shock collectors, investors, and anyone who thinks 5 cents can't change a life. Because the coin we're talking about today looks simple, small, and harmless, but its value can be absolutely unbelievable. Stay with me till the end, because this rare Jefferson nickel has stunned experts and continues to make headlines in the world of American coin collecting. Imagine holding a Jefferson nickel from 1960. A coin most people would ignore. A coin many have spent without a second thought. But what if I told you that one special version of this 5-cent coin, from a proof set, has become one of the most expensive Jefferson nickels ever discussed among serious collectors in the United States? The Jefferson nickel is one of the most iconic coins in American history. Introduced in 1938, it features Thomas Jefferson on the front, one of the founding fathers of the United States, and his historic home Monticello on the back. For decades, this nickel circulated through millions of hands, stores, gas stations, and wallets. But not all Jefferson nickels were created equal. The year 1960 is especially important. This was a time when the U.S. Mint was producing proof coins with extraordinary care. Proof coins were not made for circulation. They were struck using specially prepared dies, polished planchets, and precise pressure to create sharp details, mirror-like surfaces, and deep contrast. These coins were meant for collectors, not for everyday spending. Now here's where things get interesting. A 1960 Jefferson nickel from an official proof set, in absolute top condition, is a completely different beast compared to a regular circulation nickel. We're talking about flawless surfaces, strong strikes, deep cameo contrast, and original mint brilliance that has survived decades without damage. Collectors go crazy for proof Jefferson nickels that show extreme detail on Jefferson's portrait. Look closely at the hairlines, the eye, the jawline, and the sharp lettering. Then flip the coin over and admire Monticello. Every window, every column, every step matters. On high-grade proof coins, Monticello almost looks three-dimensional. What makes this coin even more desirable is rarity at the top level. Yes, many proof nickels were made in 1960, but very few survived in perfect or near-perfect condition. Over time, many proof coins were mishandled, improperly stored, scratched, or exposed to moisture. That dramatically reduced the number of surviving high-grade examples. Serious U.S. coin collectors and investors understand one rule very clearly: condition is everything. Two coins from the same year can have wildly different values based purely on preservation, eye appeal, and grading. A flawless proof Jefferson nickel can sit in a completely different financial league. Professional coin grading services play a massive role here. When a proof Jefferson nickel from 1960 receives an elite grade, collectors take notice immediately. These coins become registry-level pieces, meaning top collectors compete aggressively to own them. That competition pushes prices higher and higher. Another reason this coin attracts attention is demand. Jefferson nickels are widely collected in the United States. Many collectors aim to complete full proof sets, and the 1960 proof nickel is a key part of that journey. When demand meets extreme quality and limited supply, the result is explosive value. Now think about this for a moment. A 5-cent coin. A coin most people wouldn't even bend down to pick up. Yet, in the right condition, from the right proof set, it becomes a luxury collectible. This is exactly why coin collecting is so powerful. History, rarity, condition, and demand all come together in one tiny piece of metal. If you have old US proof sets stored away, inherited from family, or purchased years ago and forgotten, this is your wake-up call. Many people own valuable coins and don't even realize it. A single overlooked Jefferson nickel could be hiding serious money potential. Always remember, never clean your coins. Cleaning destroys value instantly. Keep them protected, handle them carefully, and consider professional evaluation if you believe you have something special. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary can be microscopic details only experts can see. The 1960 Jefferson nickel from a proof set is a perfect example of how American coins continue to surprise collectors worldwide. It represents craftsmanship, history, and the incredible financial upside hidden in U.S. numismatics. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. In elite proof condition, with exceptional eye appeal and top-tier grading, this rare Jefferson nickel 5-cent coin from 1960 has been known to reach values ranging from $50,000 to $75,600. Absolutely mind-blowing for a nickel. So next time you see a small coin, remember this story. Because in the world of rare US coins, small change can mean big money. Thanks for watching Coins History. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment below and tell us if you've ever checked your proof sets or found a surprising coin. Your support helps the channel grow, and we'll keep bringing you more unbelievable stories of rare and valuable American coins. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Top 6. Welcome to Coins History, where everyday pocket change turns into serious money and hidden treasures are revealed right in front of your eyes. Today's video is not just about a coin, it's about a moment in American numismatic history that shocked collectors, investors, and coin hunters across the United States. If you've ever ignored a nickel, if you've ever thought 5 cents can't change your life, then this video might completely flip your thinking. Because what you are about to hear could mean that a tiny Jefferson nickel from 1964 might be sitting in a collection worth more than a luxury car, more than gold bars, and more than many people earn in years. The Jefferson nickel is one of the most collected U.S. coins ever made. Introduced in 1938, it honors Thomas Jefferson, one of America's most respected founding fathers. Millions of these nickels passed through American hands for decades, used in stores, buses, and vending machines. Most of them are common. Most of them are worth exactly 5 cents. But collectors know one important rule in coin collecting: not all coins are created equal. And the 1964 Jefferson nickel from an official proof set is where things get extremely interesting. 1964 was a historic year for U.S. coinage. The American economy was changing, silver was being removed from circulating coins, and demand for coins was exploding. During this time, the United States Mint produced proof coins specially made for collectors. These were not meant for circulation. These proof coins were struck with extra care, polished dies, mirror-like surfaces, sharp details, and flawless finishes. And when it comes to Jefferson nickels, proof examples from 1964 are in a completely different league than regular circulation strikes. What makes the 1964 proof Jefferson nickel so rare is not just its age. It's the quality, the strike, and the condition. Proof nickels were struck multiple times to bring out every tiny detail in Jefferson's portrait and Monticello on the reverse. The fields shine like glass. The devices appear frosted. And when preserved perfectly, the contrast is breathtaking. Collectors call this deep cameo contrast, and it dramatically increases desirability and value. Now here's where collectors lean closer to the screen. Over the decades, many proof coins were mishandled, scratched, or improperly stored. Only a very small number of 1964 Jefferson Nickel proof coins have survived in top-tier condition. Coins graded at the highest levels by professional grading services become instant trophies. These are not coins you casually buy. These are coins that spark bidding wars, intense competition, and serious investment interest. Serious U.S. coin collectors are always hunting for proof nickels with razor-sharp steps on Monticello, perfect mirrors, no haze, no spots, and no hairlines. When all of these features come together in a single coin, the value jumps dramatically. This is why some 1964 proof Jefferson nickels are considered elite-level collectibles. They are no longer just coins. They are historical artifacts locked in time. Another reason this coin attracts attention is the Jefferson Nickel series itself. It has one of the largest collector bases in the United States. From beginners to advanced numismatists, everyone wants the best examples. And when a collector decides to build a top-ranked registry set, they need the finest known coins. That demand pushes prices higher and higher, especially when the supply is extremely limited. Many people assume that older coins are always more valuable, but this nickel proves that condition is king. A normal worn 1964 nickel might be worth face value. But a flawless proof example from an original proof set, preserved perfectly for decades, can be worth a fortune. That's the magic of numismatics. Two coins with the same date can live in completely different financial universes. Collectors also love this coin because 1964 was the final year before major changes in U.S. coin composition and production practices. It represents the end of an era. That historical significance adds emotional value, which is just as powerful as rarity. When history, condition, and collector demand collide, prices explode. Across the United States, rare coin auctions have shown how aggressive bidders become when a top-grade 1964 Jefferson Nickel proof appears. These coins rarely come to market. And when they do, they don't stay available for long. Advanced collectors know opportunities like this don't repeat easily. Miss it once, and you might never see another example in the same condition again. If you own old US proof sets, especially from the 1960s, this is your sign to look closely. That small nickel you never cared about might be the star of the entire set. Check for mirror-like surfaces, sharp details, and overall perfection. Even small differences in quality can mean massive differences in value. The story of the 1964 Jefferson Nickel proves one powerful lesson: never underestimate U.S. coins. America's coinage history is filled with surprises, and some of the biggest ones come in the smallest sizes. 5 cents can turn into life-changing money when rarity, condition, and collector passion align perfectly. So what is the real value of a rare 1964 Jefferson Nickel 5 cents coin from an official proof set in exceptional condition? Depending on preservation, strike quality, and collector demand, this remarkable American coin has been known to command prices ranging from $42,000 to $50,600. Thanks for watching. If you love rare U.S. coins, valuable pocket change, and hidden American treasures, please like this video, share it with fellow collectors, subscribe to the channel, and comment below if you've ever checked a proof set or found a rare nickel. Your support keeps coins history growing, and who knows, the next coin we talk about might already be in your collection. Top 7. Welcome back to the channel Coins History, where ordinary pocket change turns into extraordinary money stories. Today's video is extremely special, because the coin we're talking about is not something most people even realize exists. This is not just another old nickel. This is one of the most expensive and rare Jefferson Nickel 5 cents coins ever discovered from the United States of America. If you've ever ignored nickels, After watching this video, you will never look at a 5-cent coin the same way again. Because what looks like a simple Jefferson nickel from 1965 can actually be worth more than a brand new luxury car, more than a down payment on a house, and more than many people earn in a full year. Yes, this is the rare Jefferson nickel 5 cents from 1965, taken directly from a proof set, an actual proof coin that shocked collectors across the United States. Now listen carefully. Because this story is where things get really interesting. Most people know that 1965 was a historic year for U.S. coins. It was the year when major changes happened in American coinage. Silver was removed from many coins, designs stayed the same, but the way coins were made changed forever. And in the middle of all this change, something very special happened with the Jefferson nickel. Regular Jefferson nickels from 1965 are common. You can still find them in circulation. They usually have no mint mark and are worth only face value. But proof coins are a completely different world. Proof coins are specially struck coins made for collectors, not for everyday spending. They are struck using polished dies, carefully prepared planchets, and controlled pressure to create deep mirror-like fields and sharp details. These coins were never meant to be touched, dropped, or circulated. The 1965 Jefferson nickel proof coin is extremely rare because that year was a transition period. Proof sets were limited, experimental processes were used, and very few flawless examples survived in perfect condition. What makes this coin so greedy and valuable is not just the year, but the combination of factors that collectors dream about. It must be an actual proof strike. Not a regular business strike. It must have strong mirrored surfaces. It must have sharp details on Thomas Jefferson's portrait. It must show perfect steps on Monticello on the reverse. And most importantly, it must be preserved in outstanding condition with no damage, no cleaning, and no wear. Some of these proof Jefferson nickels show deep cameo contrast, where Jefferson appears frosted against a black mirror background. Coins like this are extremely hard to find from 1965. Collectors in the United States are obsessed with proof nickels from this era because they represent a turning point in U.S. mint history. High-grade proof coins from this year are aggressively hunted at auctions, private sales, and elite coin shows. Many people have unknowingly owned proof coins without realizing it. Some proof sets were broken apart decades ago. Some coins ended up in drawers, boxes, and collections passed down through families. That's why experts always say, check your old proof sets, check your coin collections, and never underestimate a nickel. Professional coin grading companies play a massive role in this coin's value. Only the highest graded examples reach extreme prices. These are coins that look almost perfect even under magnification. Every line, every detail, every reflective surface must be flawless. When one of these top-grade 1965 Jefferson nickel proof coins appears on the market, collectors don't hesitate. Bidding becomes intense, competition rises, and prices climb fast. This is where 5 cents turns into serious money. This coin is not valuable because it is old. It is valuable because it is rare in top condition. It is valuable because it comes from a proof set. It is valuable because it represents a unique moment in American coin history. And it is valuable because collectors are willing to pay big money to own one. Imagine holding a small nickel in your hand and realizing it could change your financial situation. That is why coin collecting is so exciting. Hidden treasures still exist, and sometimes they are hiding in the smallest denominations. Now here comes the part everyone waits for. The real reason this Jefferson nickel 5 cents from 1965 has shocked the collecting world. In top proof condition, verified and authenticated. This rare United States of America Jefferson nickel 5 cents coin from a proof set has reached values between $42,000 and $47,600. Yes, a 5-cent coin. Worth tens of thousands of dollars. So before you ignore your nickels, before you dismiss proof sets, take a closer look. That small coin might be a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. If you enjoyed this video and love learning about rare and valuable US coins, make sure to like this video, share it with fellow coin collectors, and subscribe to Coins History for more amazing coin stories. Drop a comment below and tell us if you've ever found a rare coin or proof set. Thanks for watching, thanks for your support, and see you in the next video.